こんばんは。 ForexTV ニューヨークのレミです。7月23日水曜日の為替レポート、ニューヨークレビューをお伝えします。23日のアメリカ株式市場でダウ工業株30種平均は促進しました。ダウ平均は前日比29ドル88セント高の 11,632 ドル38セントで終えた。ナスダック総合株価指数は 21.92 ポイント高の 2325.88 で終えた。米政府系住宅金融公社の救済策を含む住宅関連法案が議会で可決されました。またニューヨークマーケンタイル取引所で原油先物相場は大幅下落しました。 WTI で9月物は前日比3ドル98セント安の1バレル124ドル44セントで取引を終えた。ニューヨーク外国為替市場で円相場は続落しました。ベージュブック発表後、ドル円が今日の高値を突発したほか、ユーロドルは今日の安値を割り込みました。それでは応援でフューチャーズ&オプションズのデリック・フライさんとのインタビューをご覧ください。
Well, first off, the US dollar continues to extend gains against the euro, yen, and Aussie. And the pound has also fallen below the $2 handle in New York afternoon trade. If we look at the charts for the dollar major pairs, we can see sharp gains for the dollar starting in yesterday's session, but fundamentals such as the decline in crude, hawkish Fed comments are all dollar supportive. But technically for euro dollar, what is your forecast within the next 24 hours, especially ahead of the IPO?
Yeah, as I mentioned in our newsletter earlier this week, we continue to be, in a macro sense at least, buyers of dollars on dips. That's certainly not the only trade that we're doing, but at the end of a given week, we've probably bought more dollars than anything else. Certainly, like I said, on those dips. We don't necessarily expect that the dollar is going to be going up in any appreciable major way anytime in the immediate future. But at the same time, we do not think it'll be going down anymore. So we're basically trading it as a range-bound market, and we're buying when it's down at the lower end of that range, and then, of course, looking to sell it at the mean and at the other extreme when it gets up to the high. But, I don't want people to have the false impression that we're extremely bullish the dollar. It's more of a lack of bearishness than a large amount of bullishness.
Now, while we're also looking at the euro, let's take a look at sterling. The BOE's MPC minutes were hawkish and added to gains for the pound. Now, sterling against the dollar saw similar price action yesterday, but has reversed losses today. Cable has been volatile, and for euro sterling, the cross has broken the multi-week triangle support. So tomorrow, ahead of UK retail sales and also GDP figures on Friday, what is your short-term forecast for cable?
Okay, well, I'll start with the cable. The cable, of course, has been kind of back and forth, trading between $1.99 and $2 a number of times within any given 24-hour period in the last few days. Part of the reason or the rationale behind the spike that we saw last night is the good old rumor mill. There was a rumor that went around trading circles. I know I heard it, and I certainly don't mean to perpetuate rumors here, but it's, I think if anything I'm confirming probably what most of the people have also already heard. But there was a rumor that the BOE was looking at raising rates. I personally do not believe that they're actually going to do that, but as you have probably heard, the old Wall Street saying, buy the rumor, sell the fact. We certainly saw a lot of people buying that rumor, and I think that was what gave us the impetus to push us back above $2. As I've already said, I don't believe really by any stretch of the imagination that the BOE will in fact follow through with a rate hike in the near future. In the longer term, of course, anything's possible, but in the immediate future, in the upcoming meeting that they have, I very seriously doubt that they would come in and raise rates. Their banking system is just as screwed up as ours, and I think everybody knows our Fed can't raise rates, so it seems pretty far-fetched to expect the BOE to be able to raise rates in the face of all the headwinds that they have, much like ours. In terms of some of the other crosses with the pound, like the cable yen and things like that, cable yen's been very erratic lately, and the cable yen, the euro yen are both kind of the euro yen, if I can digress for a minute, in particular, continues to poke its head near this 170 level. We expect the 170 level to hold as resistance, frankly. We may see a couple of head fakes above it, catching stops basically, but we don't expect the euro yen in particular to break out to the upside anytime in the near future. We continue to be sellers above 169.50 with stops above 170, and we've been doing that now for, I don't know, a week or two, and it's been working almost every time, so can't really have, if it's not broken, we won't fix it for now. But I guess my point is just I do not see immediate follow-through against the yen crosses to the upside, of whether it be the pound yen, the euro yen, or even the dollar yen for that matter, but certainly not the crosses.
以上、円でフューチャーズ&オプションズのデレック・フライさんとのインタビューでした。フォレックス TV ニューヨークのレミがお伝えしました。最新の為替情報についてはフォレックス TV ジャパンをご覧ください。